come back in a hurry. Your wife is battling cancer, and you have the audacity to say you're battling cancer, but I need intimacy. He's selfish and doesn't appreciate the woman he has. Not looking good, Maurice. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the second half with A. Marie, where the vibe is peace, love, and prosperity. If you are new to the channel and you catch a vibe, please make sure that you share, like, and subscribe. And if you are a returning sub, thank you for your continued support. So today on episode 4, In the Comments, we are going to be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so for those of you that are not familiar with this this reality show, this is a show that is on OWN, and basically what it is successful African-American couples, and it chronicles their lives and all the things that they go through. Okay, and there is a couple on this show. They're the Scotts, and it is Kimmie and Maurice Scott, right? So basically the gist of it is that Kimmie has been battling cancer. And during this battle, she was having a conversation with her husband, telling him that there are times when, you know, he is wanting intimacy from her, and she just doesn't feel like being intimate. She's going through this cancer, and she's tired, and she's scared, and she's worried, and she just doesn't feel like being intimate with him. But she does it anyway, because apparently he continues to pressure her, and I guess being the good wife, she wants to make sure that his needs are being met. So the producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Carlos King, had a conversation with Maurice Scott and wanted to get clarification on what was going on with this, because if I'm not mistaken, this was brought up because of the conversation that Kimmie had with Maurice on the show, her husband, about her faking it, right? So Carlos King, the producer, wanted to get a little bit more clarification, I guess. So what Maurice said was very, very shocking. It was very insensitive, and it was just mind-blowing. However, I have been through a similar situation. No, I was not battling cancer, but I did go through a similar situation where my partner just was not being sensitive or understanding of what I was going through at that moment. And that was one of the biggest turnoffs for me. It was one of the eye-opening moments that made me realize that this individual does not care about anything that I'm going through. The only thing that matters is that that individual's needs are being met at that moment. No matter what I was going through, it didn't matter. But we're not really here to talk about me. I just wanted to share with you that I understand some of the comments and some of the things that are being said in the comments. Now we're going to get different perspectives. And if you are a man and you agree with Maurice, hit me up. If you are a woman and you agree with Maurice, hit me up. And just the opposite. If you don't agree and you are utterly disgusted, like most people are with his comments, go ahead and send it in the put it in my messages. Send it to me in the messages, and hopefully eventually we will get enough going that we will be able to read the comments from my page. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen, and we're just going to kind of read the headline and then read what the different perspectives are on this topic. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what they had to say. Okay, so the headline says, Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member Maurice Scott opens up about making his wife have intimacy even though she's battling cancer. He says, I'm a person who needs intimacy. Life throws us curveballs. What Kimmie is doing is admirable. So I guess when he says what Kimmie is doing is admirable, he is speaking on the conversation that she had with him, where she was expressing that she doesn't really want to do it, but she does it for him, right? So I guess that's what he's talking about when he says that, you know, what she's doing is admirable. So let's just go ahead and jump into these comments. Okay. It says, way in below. Oh, okay. So this was at Carlos King. Can't believe he volunteered this info about himself. Wow. And that was kind of one of the things that I was thinking, because I actually liked him. And I thought that he was one of the more down-to-earth, understanding people on the show. But it says all men on this show suck, in all capital letters. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we have. It says, somebody's being funny. It says, then it be the ones who look like a beetle. All right. To acknowledge she suffers through it is wild to me. He really gets off on that. Sick and disgusting. This is very disturbing and disgusting, another person said. It says, wow, this is extremely selfish and self-centered. I understand the importance of intimacy in a marriage, but when your partner is physically not able to do that, then the vow in sickness and in health comes into play. Oh, I can't tell you what they're saying, expletive, if you can't wait for your wife to heal both physically. All right. So sad to witness, another person said. He's the personification of control and narcissism. I know y'all hate that word, but it applies. He doesn't need intimacy, especially from his wife, while she battles cancer. Okay, now some of these comments are a little bit too salacious for me to read, so I'm kind of just going to go through the ones that won't get my channel in trouble. It says, disgusting. I really do not understand people who value intimacy this much. Like, expletive, your wife who is suffering with a physical illness, who knows what it's done to her confidence, self-esteem, etc. And you worried about intimacy. Shaking my head so she doesn't engage. What we gonna do? Cheat? And maybe that's why she wanted to just go ahead and do it, because she was concerned about him cheating. So she felt like, even though I really don't want to, I'm going to just go ahead and let him do him so that I don't have to worry about cheating. I'm going to tell you, I really would like to hear from Kimmie on this. I really would like to hear what she has to say. And if she is disgusted like most of us, or if she actually supports him, or if she's going to just say, he really didn't mean it that way, but I don't know. A lot of people think he meant it exactly the way that he said it. He said, I'm a person who needs intimacy. Life throws us curveballs. What Kimmie is doing is admirable. Okay. This person said, the fact that he kept a persona for a long time is scary, because I thought he was the most down-to-earth one. That's exactly what I said on there. His wife told him in the car not long ago, the chemotherapy takes a lot of her energy, which means her drive is not there to do it anymore, because chemotherapy takes a lot out of someone's energy. And the fact a lot of Black men say they love Black women, but this is a prime example of how Black women get treated, even while sick and hurting each day. This is so cringy to hear and watch coming from him, definitely since his wife seems super sweet. And I will agree with that. Kimmie does seem like she is very sweet. She's not a woman that comes with a lot of drama. She's always trying to make peace and get understanding about things. And this is just really sad, because again, what she's going through and him only thinking about what he needs. Now, I'm not going to actually play the video, but what he says in this video is, whoa. I'm gonna mute it. No, because if I mute it, I think it's gonna mute me too. But basically he's saying that intimacy is something that he has to have. He's saying he needs intimacy like you need oxygen, like you need water. He's saying this is something that he has to have. You can go to the Neighborhood Talk and watch this video if you want to. But it is just, I don't know. And I bet you he's going to be unapologetic. He's one of those people that, you know, he said what he said and it is what it is. So I don't know. I just feel so bad for Kimmie. Somebody said, exactly. You sound stupid AF. Just saying. Expletive. Nah, people like this expose themselves. Yes, ma'am. Today, please. That part. People share. It says people share way in all caps more than needed or necessary. Social media ruined people, shaking my head. But I think that this is yet another example of how we watch these shows. We see these people and they may give you one persona and they are actually living a whole different way. And that can be said even for me. Like, you know, I don't get on here and show you everything about myself. You know, a lot of people will say, you know, A. Marie is crazy. You know, A. Marie, you know, they don't necessarily have the same opinion about me that you guys see. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, I have to deal with people the way that they come with me. You guys are on my channel and everybody is respectful and it's all good. And the thing about it is everybody's good until it's not good. And sometimes you poke and you see a different side. And the one thing that I want to see or that I'm expecting is that Kimmie is going to speak out about this. And I don't know how she's going to do it. Is she going to defend him or is she going to be utterly disgusted and realize that this man is not really putting you first, sis? He is thinking about what he needs and not just saying that he needs it, but this is mandatory and he has to have it. Okay. Oh, it says, come back in a hurry. Your wife is battling cancer and you have the audacity to say you're battling cancer, but I need intimacy. He's selfish and doesn't appreciate the woman he has. Not looking good, Maurice. Okay, so I'm gonna just read a couple more comments. It said he's horrible and I bet he's still creeping around. Somebody else says it is the underlying entitlement for me. The borderline suggestive expletive for me. So it does not matter that she is hurting or sick, literally fighting for her life. The fact that you need, in all caps, intimacy should override everything. Can we say narcissistic, anyone? Clear example of a boy playing a man. Okay, guys. So with that, I am going to just go ahead and let that simmer in your spirit. All I can say is that I hope that Kimmie is able to figure it out and that eventually, y'all, I'm trying to pull myself back up. I don't know how to. Yeah. Oh, let me just stop sharing. How about that? Okay. So here we go. I just pray that she continues to recover. I pray that she has peace with this because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is if she likes it, we got to love it. Okay. That's her husband. If she doesn't see the narcissism, the entitlement, the disgusting behavior, if she doesn't see that, it's really none of our business, okay? We can talk about it all day long, but again, I'm going to go back to, if she likes it, we got to love it. But I am sending my prayers and thoughts to Kimmie and her physical healing and her mental healing, because this has been big in the blogs. And Love and Marriage Huntsville is a big show, and everybody's talking about this. So she sees it and he sees it too. And I'm sure he's probably justifying what he said. And make it make sense, player, because you being so selfish that you're not even thinking about your wife fighting for her life, battling cancer, and you feel like for her to roll over and fake it, it's all good for you as long as you get what you need. I can't. I'm done. So anyway, with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 4 of In the Comments. I had recorded a different episode a while ago, not even a while ago. It was just like a couple of days ago, but the news and what is trending changes so quickly that I just wanted to jump onto this. And I really wanted to jump onto this story because it kind of hits me on a personal level, because although, like I said, I wasn't battling something as serious as what she's battling, but I was battling something, and the individual just did not seem to care. They were more in tune with what they needed and not really focused on what I needed, and just didn't care. So here it is. Guys, as I always say, please make sure that you love yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4 of In the Comments. And I am looking forward to bringing you more news that matters or news that doesn't matter. But I'm looking forward to bringing you more episodes. So with that, I wish you peace, love, and prosperity. And I am out.